Make sure to check out Tron Ares on Disney+. Dang, long intro. Rose late. The only streamer to be late to his own stream. SMH my head. So unprofessional, FRFR. How could he do this? So IG were just watching this space guy the whole stream?
Yeah. Yes, you are. If that's what I want to happen. Correct.
Hashtag cancel Bruno for being late.
Oh my gosh. Look, it's not my fault. I'm working with new equipment. Right. Anyway. Okay.
Hashtag cancel this.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, welcome everybody. It's Wednesday. So as you know, that's time to relax. We're just hanging out. No gameplay today, just chilling. Hope everyone's having an awesome hump day. It's the middle of the week.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Okay. Yeah, my program's still being weird, so just watching on TikTok with y'all. Oh. Strange. Anyway, welcome. So today, I was looking through
You'll fix it later. Continue the stream.
Yeah. So I was I was looking through my photos because I get lost when I don't have a direction when it comes to drawing. So I thought I went and
You should be getting it set up before your stream time.
Anyways, so I was looking through my photos because I like to have like a kind of reference.
For real.
Combo both of y'all. Anyway, I like to have a reference for when I draw. I don't mind doodling, but I kind of lose direction if I don't have an image. So I was kind of looking through my photos because I know a lot of times when I would doodle, I would take a picture of it, or if I had like a good idea or something, I would like sketch it out real fast. So this was one of my ideas. It's my character, or it's my Dragon Ball character Bruno, where I gave him Broly's like crown thingy. So I'm just gonna try to artistically draw what I doodled. This was a picture I drew like probably 2 years ago. So yeah, I'll just be sketching that out today. Eventually, if I can draw what I'm trying to draw. I think instead we're gonna do. Yeah, we'll do syrup. I'm not doing big. It's a nice little circle.
I heard y'all had breakfast at work.
Yes, we had what's it called? They called it like cowboy breakfast. I don't know. Well, so they had it in one of the other buildings. They didn't have it in the main building. But it was pretty good. It was beans, like potatoes, like diced potatoes, and tortillas. I don't know. It wasn't bad. They also had like homemade donuts, which that was pretty cool. But tomorrow they're supposed to do another.
Damn, I missed out.
There's gonna be another one tomorrow, and that'll actually be in our building. And my coworkers were saying the one that's at our building is usually better. So, I mean, you didn't miss too much. It was okay.
Ah,
his
hell
team.
yeah.
That was actually really good. It was like, it said house made on there. It was pretty good. Pretty dang good, for sure. Okay, that's a good starting point. Let's start from there. Oh, what did y'all all do today? Or if your day's still going on, how's that going? I guess technically, yeah, the day isn't technically over, so.
Interview. Then I met someone who is related to someone at work.
Which is crazy. Like, that's quite a coincidence. That's actually an insane coincidence. Oh, so how, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling on the, I guess, how are you feeling the interview went?
It went great. It went over the hour it was supposed to be cause we were yapping.
That's always good. Except for in my case, my interview that I had today was very, I don't know. I was trying to find a balance of answering their question without yapping their ear off, because especially when I get nervous talking to people. Is this Holku again? No, it's not Holku again. I'm using the correct. I'm using the correct scheme this time. But yeah, whenever I get nervous, especially during an interview, I can yap too long. So I was trying to find the best balance of answering their question without talking too much. And I thought I did good, but I still feel like I talked more than I probably should have. But I would love to have the job. It seems pretty chill. It seems like kind of a combination of my last 2 jobs I had, where I was an AV person as well as working at the college. It seems pretty cool. The people were really nice. Which, I mean, that's always a plus, but I was still just like, dang.
Have you applied to the colleges here?
I've applied to quite a few. Well, I say quite a few. I applied to like 3, like the big ones around here, but no luck. I didn't. There was like one that said that actually responded and said I didn't get the job, and then the other 2 I never heard anything. I even tried to apply at the same school. I tried to apply not just to college, but high school as well. I tried to apply at the same. My choir teacher from high school lives here, and I tried to apply to to the school he works at, but I didn't hear anything. Or no, I didn't apply for it because they didn't have a position that fit what I was looking for. They didn't have an IT, which is fine.
I'm sure Alamo colleges may have openings especially for IT.
I might give him a look. Because I definitely would not mind. I would love to work or have the job that I had at the previous college I worked at. It was just so, man, it was not bad at all. Not bad at all.
I can't believe we're already looking to leave where we're at.
To be honest, the job's not. It's not that bad. It's just not what I'm looking for right now. Like, that's the kind of job you work at, like, forever. And I still have yet to really find the job that I'm like, yeah, this is the one.
The people aren't bad, the job is iffy TBQH.
Yeah, it's in. I don't like the. I mean, all jobs have their like requirements and stuff, but I don't like how temperamental the job feels as far as like meeting a quota. That's just not the kind of job that I am looking for. Like, I don't like the idea I can make a mistake or like I'm tired one day and don't want to work as fast as I typically do and I get fired for that. Like, I understand there's like, I don't know, like there's requirements and there's expectations and that's great, but I don't like the idea that I can have one off day and it costs me my whole job. Even like there's not lives at stake or anything. Like, it doesn't kill anyone for me to be a little slower one day.
For me, there's always quotas at any job, but this is taking it to the extreme.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more than I'm willing to put up with.
10 devices when one could last more than an hour repairing? No thank you.
Yeah, it's very temperamental, especially in an environment where every device could have, like today I had a few devices where I guess whoever brings them in and takes a look at them thought it was one thing and it was something totally different, and I had to open up the device multiple times because it ended up being like multiple things that need to be replaced. I also really wish, so like with the devices, I find it kind of ridiculous that that whoever receives them can do all this stuff like taking the pumps out and all that stuff and like get inside the device, but we still have to take the time to clean the devices. I don't feel like the cleaning part should be our job. That should either be whoever receives it, or the people who send it out. And the fact we can get punished for that is wild. Because as a repair person, that should be our only concern, is repairing the device.
I mean, all I do is wipe the outside real quick and send it off law.
Yeah. And maybe for now that's good. I just don't know if their requirements are going to change. Like, I feel like right now, since we're new to it, they're being a lot more lenient. up, famine? It's weird having to look at my phone.
I don't like that the expectation is 99% every day.
Yeah, the 99% is kind of crazy. Like, I get like maybe 80%. Why 99%? Like, we got what, 96% the other day, and what was it, Robert looked real upset about that. And I'm like, bro, chill out. It's not that deep. And he knew he had like new people training. Like, have some grace. Like, he looked so upset. He looked real upset about that.
They don't take our devices into account.
I asked the guy that's training me, and he said yes, they do. Unless he's wrong. He could be wrong. But he said,
My guy lied then.
so someone, I mean, he could be wrong, but I did ask him today about that because I was curious about. Because what was it? 2 of mine had some issues with the like checklist we have to go through that day before. So I was wondering if that was why it caused that. And I was sitting there like, it's my fault.
Bro, I hate that checklist.
That checklist is real dumb. Real dumb.
Did we meet expectation today?
Yes, we got 99% today. Or, it's either 99 or 100. I'm pretty sure it was 99. So, yeah, we met it today. After that meeting, I was like, oh, and, what's it, the lead guy, he called out for the rest of the week. He said he wasn't feeling good, and I'm like, how do you call out ahead of time for feeling bad? Like, you don't know how you're gonna feel tomorrow. But yeah, he said fuck it and called off the rest of the week.
Wait, he's out tomorrow?
Yup.
He pulled the I think I am gonna have a headache tomorrow.
And he just knew that for certain. He was just so sure. He was probably like, I'm calling out today, and I mean, it's already the end of the week. Might as well not show up again. I'm good.
Oh wait, that means the devices from yesterday were all good.
Yeah. Yeah, no issues with those.
I haven't had a reject so far.
I've had two or three, I mean. I don't know. Part of me, I like the way the guy is training me. Like he kind of just lets me learn at my own pace, which is great. At the same time, though, like when I show him, my work, I feel like the reject stuff could have gotten avoided if he really paid attention. Like I feel like anytime I show him, he's just real quick, like all right, yeah, good. And then we get a recall back, and he's like, dang, you forgot this thing. Like, bro. Like I appreciate how hands off he is. Like he lets me kind of just go.
Him and my guy are always on their phones.
All the time. And for you, it's, you've been there, so they just kind of, they think you got it. So they don't really, they kind of just leave you to your own devices, which is great. I don't know, I just kind of wish he paid a bit more attention. Like, he's very relaxed, which is cool, but dang.
Every time I get a new device, I turn it on and just check the screen turns on and the PUMP.
There's a lot of things I start to do, and then dude's like, he'll sit there and go, don't waste too much time, there's a deadline, which is fair. But that kind of goes along with my point where I'm like, dang, man, like, I don't like the idea of like anything I do can cost me like a lot of time. I don't like being timed constantly. That is just, I don't know, very irksome.
Our other buddy has 15 minutes.
Really? Per device? That is not fair.
Yeah, but it's different, so who knows?
Yeah. I'm just like, dang. Speaking of who knows, I'm taking his nose. Buddy, your nose is mine. This nose isn't right either.
My guy was upset that I wasn't showing up today cause he had to actually work.
He was in there working too. He was working pretty fast. I don't know, the way he was, the way my guy was describing, he was like, yeah, we always just complete a bunch of work real fast, And then once we get down to only needing like 3 devices for the day, they like slow down to a crawl. And I'm just like, that really doesn't seem that like, especially for as long as they've been there. I'm just like, I don't know. That just seems real chill. Like, I don't think this knows either. Maybe it's this part I'm not liking. Yeah, he's grilling.
I am afraid that if I am feeling down or something, like ID still have to be fast.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care about your feelings. Unless corporate's around, and then everyone's feelings matter greatly. Which is really dumb, but that's like any job ever. Any job I've ever had. No one cares until they legally have to.
Your guy was saying we have like a month after being signed off to learn to be fast.
Yeah. Which he kind of talked about that today, but it didn't really seem like he quite knew what he was talking about. Like he was kind of guesstimating, which, I mean, hell, when's the last time they were new? Whatever procedure they're used to probably is, unless they always train, I guess.
I feel like we have much less time.
Yeah. It's gonna be like, I don't know. We're hired for a year, theoretically, unless we aren't fast enough. Then it sounds like we only get like maybe 2 months. I would almost rather keep working on the pumps and stuff. If it means like getting fired, because I don't know.
I heard they can fire you before your shift.
Yeah, which I don't know. They do a lot of stuff I'm just not a fan of, unfortunately.
Like you won't know until like a few hours or a day before.
Like no talking at all. Just they just let you go. So I'm really hoping.
Which has me feeling like I should NT put in my 2 weeks if I get the other job.
That's fair. I wouldn't blame you. I've thought about it. At the very least, I'd probably tell my hiring agent, just because they put in the work to get me there. I'd feel bad just leaving her hanging. Especially if something happens at that job. Like, I'd like to have a higher caring person in my corner if I can. I would just tell her, like, I've found a more permanent position that's not as temporary, and then work from there.
Where did Grace go?
She is at work right now. She gets like a break around 6:30, so that's why she was in here. But yeah, she gets like a short, so she goes to work at like 11 a.m. So yeah, she gets but she doesn't get off till 8. So yeah, she was on her little 15-minute break. As fun and as useful as those are.
At the job I applied for, I would have an hour break.
Same. Oh my gosh. It would be 30, I think he said it'd be like 37 hours. I do get paid hourly. But it is, but I get an hour lunch break. And the pay should kind of compensate for that. And I'd be working from...
I am not sure what the pay is like, which is what I am waiting for.
Wait, what? They didn't tell you the pay yet? Wait, you did an interview and didn't ask for the pay? Girl. Oh my gosh.
I forgot, lol.
Only reason I didn't bring up the pay in the meeting or whatever, or in the interview, is because they already told me or they told me during the phone interview. So I didn't have to bring that up again.
If it pays less than what I get now, I am not taking it, unfortunately.
At the very least, the job we have now it pays decent, and it's not impossible. It's just really annoying to work. I hate getting up super early. I hate getting up and then having to instantly work as fast as possible. Having to, I don't know, like micromanage all my breaks. Like, that's just not fun to me. I don't.
Oh yeah, the other job is 8 to 5 and 5 minutes from my place.
The job I'm looking at is actually further than the current one we got. I currently live from our job. I live about traffic is nice. About 19 minutes. The one good thing about going to work so early is that there's like nobody on the roads when I go to work. So I can kind of lollygag and not have to worry about traffic really being in my way, because no sane person is up at that hour.
No traffic when we go in, but when we get out it's horrible.
Yeah, and then we perfectly get off at rush hour, which is always fun. We go in before everybody else, but yeah, we leave the same time everybody else does. But that is just because of the schedule we chose, which it's not the jobs. Technically, if we really wanted to, we could get off at 2, which would probably not be as bad, or 2:30, which would not be as bad, but
You doing overtime this week? Has it been offered yet?
it has been offered. Since I called off, or since we, I need to figure out how it works, but they're getting paid for the time off due to the weather. I don't know if that applies to us, and I hate being a contract worker, because I'm like, anytime they get stuff, I'm like, do we get that too, or is that like a separate thing altogether? I just feel like a second-class citizen. But they're getting paid for
I need to see if we can get paid for it, because yeah, I need the pay for that day.
Yeah. I hope so. But yeah, I will probably not do it this time. I will most likely do it next week. Whenever we miss work, I don't want to do overtime, because it's just making up the hours, and I don't want to do that. I want all my overtime to be extra pay.
I already asked our lead since I was gonna be out today, and he said that's fine. So
you'll be there? Heck yeah. At the breakfast thing, they had a raffle, which they did not make clear how to be a part of. Which I didn't really care, but they had like backpacks and stuff. But one of the raffles was for Spurs tickets. I wasn't sure if
the raffle was only for full-time employees, unfortunately.
Yeah, that doesn't freaking surprise me. Not that I even saw them ask. I'm like, how would you even know if I was full-time or not? You didn't even talk to me. They gave me like an empty goodie bag that I didn't have time to go fill, because we only had time to eat, and then we had to head back, because they started like talking, or they started yapping, so I had to they started talking, which cut into the time for me to go. They had like little tables to fill up goodie bags. I did not have the luxury of having time to do that.
Our other buddy said he was there for some time, like an hour.
It was, yeah, you got an hour, which, what was it? 30 minutes of that was eating, and then the other 30, they were having like constant having like a big speech talking about goals for the year and all that stuff. And where I was sitting, there was never a time for me to get up. Like I had ended up sitting in like the very middle because I was so I was sitting next to the guy that trained me because I didn't see anyone else I knew, but it put me like smack dab in the freaking middle, and I had nowhere to go whenever they started talking. I barely got out of there and made it back on time because we were able to leave at, what was it, 8:05, and then we had to be back by 9:05, I believe. Just real inconvenient. All of it was real inconvenient.
I hate how strict they are with time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I've been hearing that complaint from everybody. Apparently that's just always been a thing. I don't know. It just seems like constant dissatisfaction from the people that have worked their entire lives, and I'm just like, that can't be me. I can't hate my job forever, but still work there. I mean, they seem to have fun. Like, our dudes, like, they find ways to have fun, which is great. I mean, even if they don't hate it, I don't want to dislike so many things about the job.
Oh yeah, at the other job, they let me watch a movie while working law.
What? That's insane.
They were like, we're all adults here.
And that's correct. That's how you do it. I like listening to music. Preferably, I'd like to be able to hear with both my headphones. I understand why we can't, but it would be nice. Yeah, no.
My bad, my Wi-Fi is so bad.
Yeah, you gotta get that fixed. That's crazy. That's crazy that your Wi-Fi can still be as bad as it is. And you playing the stream? Yeah, you're gonna need better internet, man.
No wait, it's fine, just buggy occasionally.
Girl, if you playing the stream, it can't be buggy. Occasionally. You're gonna be like, alright guys, today. And then it cuts out. They're gonna be like, what? What happened? Where did Buddy go? Then you're gonna have like your hardcore fans saying, no, this always happens. It's just our stream. Don't leave. Give it a second.
What should I get to eat? Lol, trying to be healthy.
fast food wise, probably Chipotle. Get a like bowl. Subway. Get you a salad. Subway's like one of the only places that I mess with their salad since it's so custom.
Good idea.
I think they have like pre-made protein bowls at Chipotle. I haven't been to Chipotle in a hot second. We had barely had one where I lived in Arkansas. Like we had gotten one probably a year and a half before I moved, and I was excited to see. I was like, hey, Chipotle, and as long as it has been there, I probably had gone in there 3 times maybe. It's just real overpriced to me. But occasionally you get the hankering. For me, it's either there or Qdoba. I'm still getting practice with Procreate. I did draw it, or I did use it all the time, as you can see. So I used to doodle all the time. Like I had quite a bit of practice, but it's been I drew these like forever ago, or not forever ago. I don't know. Is there a date? No, there's not a date.
Dang, those are pretty good.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I used to draw pretty consistently, but it was back when I was doing the I suck at drawing girls, first and foremost. But back when I was doing voice acting stuff, I was drawing the character designs. My brother, Loki. This is his character in the series, and then my other brother, this is his character.
Whoa.
I needed to not be so blurry. But yeah, this is his character. I don't really have a drawing of him. Oh wait, here. This was his original. There we go. It's just sideways, that's why. But yeah, these were
Nice.
and then one of my friends, his character. And these are all based in the video games universe. Like these are all, even this guy from the other stream, he's one of the main bad guys. From the audio or the voice acting stuff we did, he was the main baddie. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. It saves the thing. There's still so much I don't know about Procreate. But it's super. I always wanted it because so many of the artists I watched on like YouTube and stuff, this was the program they used. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Even just kind of messing around, I don't know, it's very relaxing to use. We're gonna do acrylic.
Great, my noisy neighbor is here.
art's always fun. It's just coloring. Oh.
Aaron's looking at a job that pays like 30 to 45.
It's not fair. You think he's gonna get it?
I am like, you better take it.
Right. There better not be any possibility of you not taking that. The heck? I thought I wanted to do the paint. I actually don't like the paint. Paint isn't. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling an hour? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, some travel though, but I mean for 35 ID do it.
Right. Oh my gosh. Is it so large? How much travel? Like you say some travel, how much travel? Or do you know what the job is? We're gonna go about halfway before we start blending. I feel like Bob Ross. My girlfriend has a niece.
They said go to Dallas when needed.
When needed. Okay, so it's not all the time. It's not gonna be. Hopefully not. It's not gonna be too consistently often. So that should be that'd be all right. It's really bugging me that it's sideways. Why is it sideways? Oh my gosh. How much is great?
Holy shit, we're practically done with January.
Yeah, January is cooked. January is done for. This month flew by, especially starting the actual part of our job. Days, that's one thing I will say. The day goes by so fast for me now, which is great. I don't feel that drag. It's also because I'm still learning, so maybe once I get like
it goes by so fast now, yeah.
I figure once I understand what I'm doing and get good at it, probably be like how they are. Like they're probably bored all the time because they are able to fly through it. Maybe not though. Yeah, this brush is driving me insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's better-ish. Hey. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I'm ready to just, I don't know, get set up. I just feel like I'm playing catch up with all my bills right now. It is exhausting to constantly feel like I never make enough money. Like, if I get the job that I applied for, or just had the interview for, I'll be making more money than I ever have. But oh no, it still might not be enough.
Dang, I hope you get it.
Me too. It I don't know. It's more than I've ever made, but yeah, especially like I don't know, Texas in general. Just oh my gosh, everything costs. Well, I'm not gonna say it costs an insane amount more. It makes sense for the like area. Like I knew Texas was gonna cost more in general. It's just that on top of like the extra expenses. Yo, it's doing it on purpose. It has to be. There's no way. I feel like I'm like spray painting.
I make like 20 and Aaron makes 23, I think. We are struggling since I used to make 23.
That is what I'm hoping to make. They said the pay range is between 23 and 25, depending on experience, as well as other factors, I guess. So that'd be about what I'm making. I mean, minimum, I'd be making that much, which would be awesome. That would be like, that would be $4 more than I made at the college I used to work at. And the college was already like the most money I had ever made before, which is pretty sick. I feel like my pen is like rage baiting me for some reason.
Same job we do was reposted for 24.
Which is crazy. It's because they know how important that job is. They know how much it's worth. They know better.
I am like shit ill do it for 24.
Yeah, 24. Yeah, when Guy made that comment, or when our guy told us how much he was making off of like just front because he negotiated. I never considered it. It made me sick. Did not consider negotiating, and I definitely should have. It made me sick. I'm sick to my stomach. Yeah, and I need, for the next stream, I need recommendations on what I am going to draw next. I want a goal, and I would like it to be somebody that like y'all want to see.
Jeff the Shark JKJK.
I mean, I'd give it a shot. I'm open to try like drawing anybody. It's just a matter of like getting it. Is that gold? That's gold. It's a little darker than that. Y'all got metal as a texture? That'd be kind of cool. Grit, grunge, grid. Y'all have grid? Noted. That might be kind of cool.
I might also get back into drawing lol.
Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. No. What is that? What the fuck? No. Yeah. What did you used to draw?
I had an OC back then, so that in Dragon Ball, even Yu-Gi-Oh at some point.
What was your OC's name? And what kind of OC were they? Were they just like a human, like a normal person? Or was there something special about them?
Utasuki, and yeah, just a normal human, yeah lol.
I know if he was one of those, no judgment here. I didn't know if he was one of them furries. No, fursona, that's what it is. I can't say fursona without thinking about persona. Goated game, by the way, if no one's played it. Fire. Absolutely gas.
One of my friends had made an persona for me, but I forgot about it lol.
That's crazy. Crazy nice. That's crazy nice of them to do that. That's so nice. How kind of them. That's so crazy nice of them to do that. They didn't have to do that, but they did it for you.
We aren't friends anymore.
It's the thought that counts. It's the fact they did it at all.
She bragged about Aaron liking her when we was together before, and that was it for me.
You said, nah, girlfriend. Nah, girlfriend, I'm the girlfriend. That's what you said. Which is good. You shouldn't take that kind of disrespect. It's important to stand up for yourself and what you believe. No matter who disagrees with you. Unless it's Spider-Man. If Spider-Man disagrees with you,
Mind you, he said he liked her before we dated, and she brought it up randomly.
yeah, no, she did that on purpose. That was strategic. She was trying to sow seeds of doubt in the relationship so she could get your mans. I've seen it all before.
Now she's married and alone in London lol.
Wait, what? She's married and alone? In London? Honestly, that's about as bad as of a fate as I can imagine for someone.
She doesn't have friends. We all don't talk to her no more.
Cause she's a weirdo. And she probably wonders every day why that is.
Had a buddy who got hospitalized, and she didn't go visit cause she wanted to be invited.
What? That's so weird. Such weird behavior.
Literally said she didn't think she should visit since our friend hadn't invited her.
Incredibly cringe. That's weirdo behavior.
Like she wanted her to say she wants her there and that was her best friend.
I'd get that if it was like a random gather or like I'd understand if it was like a party or something, but I shouldn't have to ask you to show up if I'm in the hospital. Like, you should just want to do that of your own accord without like what? That's just weirdo. Weird behavior. I'd get it if she had said she didn't, or if your friend had said they didn't want anyone at the hospital, but unless stated otherwise, I'm showing up. Because what?
Nah, she wanted people to visit lol.
Yeah, and your friend wanted attention. That's what it was. They wanted the ability to be like, oh, well, at least I was invited here, or like, yeah, they just wanted attention. Weird behavior. Hell friend. I'm going to finish drawing this crown thing, and then we will be calling it for tonight. And then I will see everybody Friday for Baldur's Gate.
We had an engagement party and she wanted to be invited even though we weren't friends no mo.
See, she's weird. Real weird. But we've been friends for so long. Yeah, real selfish and weird is the...
Ooh, Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. I will be doing a... and it's going to be a long live stream because the game is so long. I don't want every stream to... If I did it at just being an hour, it would take literally forever. So we're not going to be doing that. We're going to... Wrong layer. Wait, no, I'm not. Oh, I need to... I gotta make another layer. Yeah, it's going to be... I'm going to do a bit longer streams because that game is so long already. So instead, it's probably going to be about 2 hours-ish. Or no, not 2 hours. About 3 hours every session, probably. And that's going to be Fridays for the foreseeable future. Once the new Resident Evil comes out, so Monday will be Resident Evil time. I'll be streaming that. I'll be streaming Resident Evil 2 for a while until, or not 2, Resident Evil 4 until that game is done, which I'm about, if I play 2 episodes every session, I should have it done in about 3 weeks, I believe. And hopefully I'll be done around the time the new game releases. And then once that is done, I'll start playing the new Resident Evil. And that'll be what we'll be playing on Monday till I get that beaten. It'll be the same, probably 2 chapters or however. I have no idea how long the game's gonna be, but we'll be doing that. But yeah, Baldur's Gate we'll be playing about at least 3 hours of it every Friday.
Nice. We shall see you then.
Oh, now the freaking TikTok thing wants to work. Oh, I see it down there now. Wow. But yeah, hopefully I can get a bunch of people interested in that. And then maybe the art streams will get a bit more traction. because I do like doing these. I like doodling. I don't want every stream I do to be gameplay all the time. My brother streams a lot more. He streams like every day, which is great. I just don't want to get like burned out on it. What color should we do the gym?
Green?
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure originally it's green, because I mean, it is Broly's. I didn't know if we wanted it to be something different this time, because it's not Broly. So we're gonna need 3 shades. This will be the main shade of green.
BRB gonna go get ramen. If you not still on, I shall see you tomorrow, lol.
Alright, I'll catch you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm about to finish up. I will catch you tomorrow. Have a good one. Enjoy your ramen. Alright. That will do it. I'll probably continue this drawing on the next stream. There's still like some blending and stuff I want to do. This is just like kind of the base thing for it. I kind of want to draw his eyebrows real quick. But yeah. So yeah, I will see you guys next Friday, or not next Friday, this Friday for Baldur's Gate. We will be playing with my friend. Well, he's been in here. His name's Apple User, or in here it's Apple User. I will just refer to him as Gibson during the stream. Along with Grace, she will be joining as well. So it'll be the 3 of us. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Hopefully we can all this will mostly be me and Gibson have played before. I haven't played the final build. I played when the game had just come out. I had done like 2 or 3 playthroughs, which I doubt the game has changed that much since the last time I played, but we will be using a couple mods. Nothing crazy, because I want the experience to be new and true to the story for Grace. But she will be joining us. She'll be playing the game. And hopefully we will see you all there, and you can kind of watch us experience it with watch her experience with us. So yeah, next art stream I'll continue this drawing. We'll finish up the hair, probably do the skin, the eyes, and then start blending some, and then we may look at doing clothes and stuff after that. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully I see you guys Friday, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week until then. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and I will catch you all next time. Thank you. See you later.